All right, step 2. Looking at you. This is called model specification, and under that, we are going to run an exploratory factor analysis (EFA), and then we have to check each construct for its unidimensionality. Okay, we'll show you how to do that when we get there. Okay, so let's get going. All right, exploratory factor analysis in the blink of an eye. Analyze dimension reduction factor. So we are going to just put our measured variables, those are the rectangles, A1 through C4, into the box. We go to descriptives. Let's move this over a little bit, everybody. And we always do these. Might not need everything, but these are the main ones. Again, factor analysis. If you want to go back into detail, go back to the factor analysis section in the Hawk 3. Okay, extraction. Really don't care about the scree plot this time. Fixed factors. We know there's 3, right? There's 3 constructs. Hopefully that the data will line up and prove this. So continue. Rotation, we're going to do the varimax. Scores nothing. Option, we are going to suppress by up to 0.3. Click continue. Click OK. Look at the data. We don't need the means. We don't care about the correlation table. We do care about the determinant. Okay, this goes back to that positive definitiveness. I think I pronounced it properly. So this is not 0, therefore you can continue. I will say that again. Because the determinant is not 0, then you have proved that you are dealing with positive definitiveness. Okay, so back to EFA. Your Kaiser sampling size is big enough because this is greater than 0.5, so sample size is not an issue. The Bartlett's test of sphericity is significant, which means at least 2 of these are lining up. So that means you should run a factor analysis. And now we look at our commonalities. If they loaded up before extraction or before rotation extraction, and these are all greater than 0.3 or 0.4, so they're all loading up pretty darn good. And here's our number of eigenvalues. You'll notice there's only 3 of them that are greater than 1. So it does look like that we do have 3 constructs. The EFA supports that. Last thing we got to do is look at to see which item loaded up under which factor. Now hopefully preparedness, they're all together, attitudes are all together, and the last one, competencies, are all together. Do not look at the component matrix, look at the rotated. Okay, this will tell you. So right off the bat, the attitudes, they all load up under the second factor. Preparedness, all under they're all together. They're all clumping together. Okay, so it looks like thanks to EFA, we have definitely proved that these factors are loading up the way they're supposed to. So we do have 3 constructs. Last thing to do with EFA is we have to look at the reliability. So we're going to go to Analyze. We're going to go to Scale Reliability. What we're going to do is we're going to put in the items that made up the first construct, which was A. We're going to check the A's first. Bounce them over there. Boom. We're just going to look at the item, scale of deleted. And I think that's the only one we need. I'm going to click Continue. Click OK. Hold on. All right, here's the reliability output. We have trouble, Houston. The reliability score is way less than 0.5. I'm sorry, 0.7. That's the cutoff. So what you do is you go down to this next box. Hold on. Okay, so if your reliability Chromebacks alpha isn't up to 0.7, at least 0.7, go down to the item total statistics. This will give you the Chromebacks coefficient if this individual item is deleted. So attitude 1, no change, no change, no change. If you go all the way down to attitude 5, what this means is if you got rid of the attitude 5 self-confidence, then your Chromebacks alpha for this construct would jump up to 0.806. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'll say that again. We're going to delete attitude 5, and that's going to increase our Chromebacks alpha for this construct up to an acceptable range. Which means that when we go to draw our model diagram, we're not going to draw anything for attitude 5. Okay, that's what we mean by deleting it. We're just not going to use it. All right, so now let's check the next one. I'm sorry, let me pull this down so you can see. We're going to go to Analyze, Scale, Reliability. Get out of there, you. We're going to reset. This time we're going to check the P's. And you know what they say. You want to give P's a chance. Cracking myself up here. Okay, here we go. So here's our Cronbach's alpha. Oh, it's plenty high, 0.887. So the P's line up very nicely. Last but not least, we're going to go to the C's. Click item, click scale, scale if item deleted, continue, okay. And the Cronbach's for the C's is also outstanding as 0.821. So we have 3 reliable constructs.